You are listening to an Atomic Broadcasting production, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the feature presentation. And remember, do your part, such as like, comment, rate, and don't forget to tell a friend to tune in for an Atomic Time.
Now, where did we leave off? Ah, yes. The party investigated the basement of an old house, seeking the source of the enchanted blizzard forcing them within. As they neared, Val made a sudden flaming dash to the source, a hideous old hag, setting her ablaze and alerting her to their presence.
So I was thinking the other day, and this is really, honestly, just super weird for me because as a man who does not have a lot of hair on his head, I spend a lot of time in the mirror doing my hair, which is weird, like I said, considering I don't have a lot of hair on the top of my head. And I was wondering, since we have a ranging set of people with hair here, I want to know how long it takes each of us to just prep our hair in the morning. And if you don't want to say it, that's fine.
5 minutes.
Which is weird considering how much hair you have.
No, that makes sense for how much hair he has.
Mm-hmm.
But 5 minutes, I feel like that's a very infinitesimal amount of time.
I mean, all I do for work, since I am one of two people here with long hair,
Jenkins looked around like, who else? Then he looked at me like, oh yeah.
Isn't it obvious, you listeners at home? You can tell. Abby. No, what I do with my hair is I have a natural part, so I brush it out so it's not as frizzy, and I just pull it back into a ponytail because I need to just keep it out of my way for work.
Okay.
It takes you 5 minutes.
You got to brush it out.
I put a little bit of water there because of the frizz and some product. Yeah.
I mean, if we're not talking about like shampooing and like washing and stuff, like last week I took like 2 minutes to get my hair ready, and as of like today, I don't even do anything after I clean it.
Well, it looks good.
I'm concerned now. I take no time on average.
My hair.
It's
Mainly
so
because,
weird.
as I've said before, I believe on the show, it doesn't care. It does what it wants all of the time.
My hair is really thick. It doesn't get it gets kind of long, but it's mostly just super thick. So it kind of is it's kind of moldable. So it typically just kind of stays how it is. So I don't really do much at all. I'll comb through it just to get rid of tangles, but generally it kind of stays this general shape. It gets kind of crazy sometimes, but it kind of works because of how thick it is.
Yeah.
It generally works out. The most I do is to my beard, where if it gets too long, my beard just sticks straight out and looks super patchy. So then I just put some balm on it if I need to.
He
or
no
just comb
longer
it
has
down.
a beard.
We don't
right now.
talk about that.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Sam's appearance.
Stop asking me about
Oh yeah,
my
I'm sorry.
beard.
No,
So-
I guess if we're talking about then like maybe a second, because I do have to like push it, like move it forward. Otherwise, it's just like
But yeah.
spread.
I've never done much to my hair.
So for my research, and Abby, I'll let you get to if you want.
No,
That's fine. What's your
we went around the
research?
table.
Well, okay, I'll let you say it, and then
No,
I'll tell
what's
you
your
my findings.
research?
Well, I mean, it did involve mostly just guys, but it seems to me at this moment that guys with longer hair tend to spend less time than guys with shorter hair. That's what my research has been showing me.
I
Okay.
mean, you have the shortest hair, and you spend the most time on your hair.
Exactly.
Are we the only sample?
For now, yeah. I don't have any other friends.
Because Sven immediately contradicts.
Well, no, he said it wasn't very long. Well, I
It's
mean,
5
He
minutes.
said
All right,
5 minutes.
Abby, what about you? If you want to answer, you
Like
do not
10
have-
seconds.
10 seconds.
That's amazing.
I
That
brush through my
also-
hair. If I am annoyed with it, I'll like pull it up into a freaking weird bun thing. But other than that, I don't give a crap.
I mean,
Your hair is more forgiving
what-
than mine.
If I'm going somewhere, I'll spend some more time. Like if I'm going to an event, I'll spend some more time on it. But like day to day, like 10 seconds.
Day to day, aren't you only going to spend much time on your hair if you like style it, like if you like braid it up into some stuff or whatnot? Like, what else are you going to do with your hair every day that's going to take you like 30 minutes?
Well, see, what I'm thinking, my hypothesis is that it takes people with shorter hair to do their hair because it tends to get way more wild before they do it.
I mean, my hair gets really wild, and I usually just...
My hair...
It depends on your hair texture,
Yeah.
too.
That's true, too.
Like,
That's
my
true, too.
hair doesn't get wild until it's long.
Speaking of people doing their hair in the morning, you are now all up against this seemingly like woman-ish creature, although it looks like no human woman you've ever met. And as I'd mentioned at the close of the last episode, her hair is all just like standing on end as if collected by static electricity. At the ends of her hands are these claw-like fingernails. She's wrapped in furs and robes that are now like singed from the flame from Val as she came darting into the room. Val, I believe you said it was 2d6 fire damage from your entrance.
She needs to make a reflex save.
All right. What's your DC?
The item has a DC of 23.
That's a fail.
That is 5 fire damage.
All right. Now it's initiative roll. If anybody would like to use their deception checks, they may keep those deception rolls.
I would like to keep my deception
Is it at
roll,
all
please.
possible that before the combat started, I could get a recall knowledge? Okay, that's fine.
No, you dashed with reckless abandon.
I am very upset because I forgo rolling initiative so I can do my special ability. I rolled above an 11, which means it works. I rolled 1 under what it gives me anyway. My initiative is 30.
Mine too.
What'd you get?
19.
I got an 18, but because of the thing, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Since everybody's rerolling,
I got 27. I only ask because if I know for sure it's a hag, I don't know if I'm able to just know for sure it's a hag, then I'll attack it. But on my turn.
I don't think Val would be worried that this is a person.
Okay. I have no sympathy towards hags. I will
What a
kill a
rude
hag
It seems
in
like
the
a
same way
hag.
I'll kill an undead.
run into a basement, burn her, and say, "You are not a person."
Sick burn.
Vicious mockery? That's not a thing in this
Flaming
system.
retort? Is that what it's called?
No.
So between Jenkins and Sven, you guys both rolled a 30.
Yeah,
How are you breaking that tie?
He is. He's had
yeah.
a
Okay.
+3 dex, so.
Then with Val beginning with that flaming charge, then we'll immediately begin our initiative on Alward.
And we could see her now because all the boxes are broken.
Yes, the crates that were forming this barricade that she was hiding behind have been smashed and are just kind of smoldering, flickering in the darkness.
I'm going to sustain my unseen servant and have him move above the hag.
Okay. Blocking any movement towards the party with this invisible servant.
Yes.
What, does your unseen servant get flanking?
No, it cannot attack and is therefore not a threat.
Okay, it's just there next to her.
Yeah, it can interrupt movement and such, like I've been using it. And then what I'm going to do is do a recall knowledge check on the hag.
All right.
Alleged hag.
Alleged.
The
My bad.
alleged hag.
Alleged. hag.
Allegedly.
Sure seems like a
haggish.
hag.
It'll be a secret check.
Oh,
Do you have an applicable lore that you would like to use?
I have accounting lore.
All right, then it'll be
One of these
society.
days, that's
It's an
gonna come
accounting
into
hag.
play.
Are you going to count those bones?
I'm gonna account them bones plus 15.
Success. You know that this is a level 6 storm hag. It is a hag, as you suspected.
Noise.
What would you like to know about it?
Very haggish.
Do we want to know saves or weak or immunities or resistances?
I'm good with whatever anyone wants, but I would personally like weakest save.
Okay, let's go ahead and do weakest save.
Reflex.
That makes total sense.
Yep. Okay, and I'm assuming Will's the strongest.
Which would suck
Yep.
for me.
Then I'm going to reach out, and out of my hand comes this like shimmering light that on the floor traces a path to Val. And Val, what you see... Well, I'll wait for her turn to explain what she sees.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Uver.
Uver is going to see the hag, see where Val is and what Val is doing. And after he hears the fact that she's a storm hag, his eyes are just going to light up a little bit and says, "Ah, storms. This should look familiar." It's not what you think. As suddenly from behind her, directly behind her, the stuff you just see slowly swirling as things just start picking up, almost as if there's wind, but there's no wind, as he casts Animated Assault directly, actually right in front.
I'm having trouble parsing in front.
Oh,
Are you doing my unseen servant?
I'm sorry. I don't see where your unseen servant is. I'm just putting it there.
But why aren't you putting it on the hag?
The reason being is that she would have to go through it, and it's a 10-foot emanation. So she would have to come towards us
Yeah.
if she was going to.
Right, but you could just get that damage now.
It's still going to hit her. It's a 10-foot
That's
emanation.
if she moves.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
it's a 10-foot burst.
10-foot burst. Start from a corner.
I didn't know that.
So, like, you could do that,
Yeah.
and it would fill the hallway, but it wouldn't hit Val, and it would hit the hag.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
And if I remember right, that's a reflex.
It is a reflex.
What's your DC?
22.
Regular success.
Oofda.
Regular success. My unseen servant has a +4 to reflex for some reason.
Okay. 2d10, so have 2d10.
So I was all prepared using this gown last time, and then we, ended the episode. I'm supposed to also make a strike at the end of my stride, and I never struck because we ended the episode with it.
Let's...
We just want to do it on my turn?
Yeah, let's do it as a free
Sick.
strike that doesn't count towards a map at the beginning of
Okay,
your
I
turn.
just wanted to
I
make
rolled
sure.
low. 3 damage. 5 and a 1.
Okay.
I have it has resistance 5 to all damage.
Your unseen servant
Yeah.
does? Okay.
So he's fine.
Good. I still have an action. And with that action, I will cast Shield.
All right. Neros, it's your turn.
I need to be closer.
Yeah, where Neros, you're standing currently just at the base of the stairs. You can see that the crates were smashed through, but you don't actually have line of sight to the hag at the moment.
I would like to be within 30 feet of both Val and the hag somehow.
Yeah, if you ran to the front of the line in front of Alward, then you'd be within 30 feet of both of them.
Okay. And then that was just one action?
Mhm.
Okay. With my last 2 actions, I'm going to cast Haste on Val.
Ooh.
Val's getting all the buffs.
I've been hastened.
So, yeah, you get an extra strike or stride if you would like. And that is my turn.
And it is Val's turn. So Val, you can go ahead and get your free strike that's not actually part of your turn, that was part of your charge in.
Yes, my ash gown. All right. With my glaive. 27.
Nice.
That's a hit.
13 slashing damage.
All right.
And then my turn proper starts. Drat. I should have actually been 5 feet next to it. I shouldn't have started this far away. But that's my own fault.
You are hastened.
Since I'm hastened, I can do this. I'm going to take a step forward towards this creature. And the skull paint on my face grows stronger. If any of you are close enough, it starts smelling a bit like rotting flesh. As I reach out and grab the hag, or attempt to grab the hag.
Is this an attack roll?
This is.
All right. So as you go to do that, you see a faint, like a very quick vision of one of them succeeding and then another time of you failing. And the one that's succeeding looks to be like glowing brighter or more of your attention as you gain advantage on this since I guided the timeline for you.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my gosh.
So as she's reaching for this thing, she's like,
Oh, sorry. You get the fortune effect
Okay.
as I guide the timeline for you.
right.
That's really cool.
Roll twice, take that. So she's going to look at this thing as she reaches out with the fleshy arm, and she says, "Your days of terrifying and controlling these people are over." And she's going to try to grab him. 25.
That's a hit.
Awesome. She's going to... So I use Withering Grasp, and I'm going to do 3d12, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Wow. 3d12 damage plus 1d4.
I'm glad I gave you the fortune.
Plus some persistent damage, but hold on.
Where did you get this? Coy smile.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's 15 negative damage. So let's see. It says the damage increases by 1 for persistent. Does it just mean like it'll become 1d4 plus 1, 1d4 plus 2?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so that 15 negative damage, it will take 1d4 plus 2 persistent negative damage.
All right.
You
And then-
moved into the animated assault.
Yep.
What do I need to do?
Reflex save.
Reflex save?
Not yet.
Oh.
When you sustain it, it triggers.
Oh, okay.
So if you're still there at the beginning of Uver's turn and he doesn't drop the spell, it'll hit you too.
That's okay. Apparently that spell does not have the attack trait, so now I will attack with my glaive.
If you went behind it, you wouldn't be in it.
The cauldron's in the
Oh.
way.
Am I okay to move there?
Yeah, you would have enough movement
Okay,
to go
then
down
I'll
there.
just move south.
Okay.
And then I'll slash with my glaive, thanks to the haste. It actually got cocked. Sorry. Oh, natural 20.
Oh, I got to do this.
Oh.
Yes.
I've never been happier. My die cocked.
And this is a melee?
Yeah, slashing damage if it's important.
Okay. It is. So you're going to really like this. So this is slashing damage. Flat blade thwack. Triple damage. But you can deal bludgeoning damage instead of slashing if you want.
I think I'm fine with slashing. Triple damage?
Triple damage.
Oh my
Dang.
Let
I'm
me
really-
get my normal damage.
Really
out of
glad
the
I
way.
gave Val haste.
Yes.
Do I even get a turn?
Maybe not.
30 slashing damage. Then I also have deadly, so let me also roll deadly.
My
With 5.
gosh.
So 35 slashing damage. And then I can move her 5 feet to the diagonal up left. That's a good way to shove her, right?
Doesn't matter.
Do you
to
have a
me.
preference, Howard, since you have your unseen servant there?
He can't do anything until the round resets, so.
Okay, well, it moves the creature further out of me, my space, so I'll move it that way.
So you pushed her one square further into
Oh,
the
wait.
animated assault range.
Can I throw her into the cauldron?
That might just make the movement null and void.
Yeah, I think the cauldron is large enough that it would stop her movement rather
That-
than force her into
That's
it.
what I was wondering. Yeah, I'll move her up and to the left, closer to the party, but now she's in the middle of that field. And
All
I
right.
believe that is my turn.
That's a really good turn.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
It lasted 5 minutes, but it was a really good turn.
Sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry.
And then it is the hag's turn. She is wounded and bleeding, and she looks at Val, snarls, looks back to the rest of you all who have been coming down into the room single file. She will run up next to the crates, and she will reach out one of her clawed hands,
No.
and a jolt of electric energy just shoots across the entire line of you. I'm going to need reflex saves.
Is this electric arc?
It's lightning bolt.
Oh,
Much more
jeez.
terrifying.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
wait. Hold on. I gotta look at something here.
Ooh, I'm
Can
liking
you-
these numbers.
Turn in hero points on saves.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
I'm going to activate Ancient Blooded. I get a +1 to this.
So I rolled a 4, activated my Chrono Skimmer ability to redo my save and get a +1. I rolled a 4, so I'm turning in a hero point.
Is your Chrono Skimmer, is that a fortune effect? Because if it were fortune, then you would not be able to use another hero.
Oh, no, it is. I cannot do that. I see the fortune tag.
All right, so let's go down the line. Neros.
I don't want to talk about it. So I rolled a 4, turned in a hero point card, and immediately rolled a 3. So,
So what's the total?
13.
That's a critical fail.
Uh-huh.
Alward.
So I got a grand total of 18.
Regular fail. Uver.
23.
Regular failure.
Jeez.
What?
Louise.
Oh my gosh. Jordy.
So I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Spent a card to reroll.
Okay.
And I rolled a 7, which plus my 13 is an unnatural 20.
So a regular failure.
Yeah.
I feel so bad running off from you guys now.
You're good.
It's okay.
It was the move.
She ran
So-
away from you.
She did.
For the 3 of you who got regular failures, it's 29 damage.
Oh.
And for Neros, that will be 58 electricity damage.
That would have downed me. Are you okay, Neros?
Is she down? Are you down?
I have 4 hit points left.
You were not kidding about upping the difficulty, were you?
I have a question. I don't know if this counts.
What does it say to play?
After a foe hits you with a strike.
It's not a strike.
Okay, I didn't think so. I was hoping.
Good thinking,
But
though.
whatever. I'll
Yeah.
just have 4 hit points to my name.
So sorry.
I'm going to throw up.
I'm sorry. I'll help you. I'll help you.
You're going to help me throw up?
No, I mean, I could. I don't want to.
Zephyr, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use a card, play at the start of my turn. Until the end of my turn, I ignore penalties to checks and DCs from conditions. Just in case. Because I have no idea. But I am going to, because my bow is pulled out and I should have a pretty good line of sight, spell strike on her. I should be able to hit her from there, right?
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have the reach of a 5-year-old.
Well, you know Zephyr. Okay, so that is a 28.
That's a hit.
Nice.
14 plus 14, which is pretty good. All right. So we're just going to roll all of this at the same time, if you don't mind.
What is this again?
Spell strike.
With...
My bow.
Yeah, but what spell?
It produce flame, I believe I chose. Okay, so that is 16 damage.
All
with
right.
produce flame.
How's she looking?
She's injured, we will say.
I don't like that. I don't like that we did a lot of damage and she's only... Jordy, I don't like this.
Oh, sorry.
She's got so much health.
19 damage because
Oh.
it's a 3d4 plus 3.
Now she's dead.
She's injured.
And then I will recharge. Just gonna have to take a breather.
Okay. All right. Top of round 2 with Alward.
Alward is going to basically appear on the other side of the cauldron after casting a spell.
Ooh.
So to everyone, it looks like he's just blink, blink, and appears down at the bottom of this by Val. And then I'm going to amp telekinetic projectile toward the hag. I'm going to use my hero point on that. I'm tired of rolling 4s.
Oh.
Here comes up. Out of the box.
Out of the box, it was a 5.
Well, with all these hero points, I feel like a sleazy banker collecting the money.
Sorry, buddy.
Can I go home?
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 3. I got a
Oh my
15
God.
total.
That's the second time. A 4 rerolled into a 3.
My metal dice hate me. I'm
Hey,
going to swap
you
out
did-
to my
look at the bright
plastic dice.
side.
I'm also
You didn't
swapping
roll
dice.
4
It's
again.
okay.
Your dice are so loud.
It was for dramatic effect.
Also, they're metal. Yes.
No, when he rolled it, I felt like the table was going to collapse.
They're very heavy metal dice.
That's death.
That's my turn. My unseen
Okay.
servant's gone.
Okay.
Uber, it is your turn.
I'm not sustaining that.
Makes sense.
Yep.
She stepped up out of that attack.
She did. So, what everybody's going to watch Uver do now is going to confuse everyone, I'm sure.
He's
I'm
going
already
to
confused.
attack Neros.
Please, for the love of everything, don't.
Oh, crap, I forgot.
You're just going to see Uver get the steely look in his eyes. He's going to jump 10 feet forward.
Oh, forward. You pointed upward.
Yeah, I was like,
And
I
we're
don't
Not that way.
And we're in the cellar.
So you jump south.
I jump south,
Okay.
yes.
Not towards the hag, but a bit
No.
obliquely off to the side.
You're just going to see him jump forward, and suddenly you're just going to see him fall through the floor. And a giant splash of water just emanates from where he jumped.
Uver's
And
adventures in the back room.
suddenly, behind the hag, he's going to, like a dolphin, jump out of the ground again with another giant splash and land 10 feet away from her in a straight line south. And she needs to make a reflex save, please.
I've heard of a leaky basement, but this is ridiculous.
When did you become a dolphin?
And hold on. I want disadvantage on this, and I'm trying to find which one. All these are good, and I don't want to give them up, but I really want disadvantage. So, thank you.
And she rolls a regular fail.
Perfect. 3d10 bludgeoning damage.
As she is, I presume, battered by the waves.
Yes, that is exactly right. And that spell was called Dive and Breach. Uvair just briefly took a tour of the water realm.
You jumped into the water realm?
I did.
Briefly.
24 damage.
Nice.
You rolled well.
I did.
She is now bloodied.
And with my last action, I cast shield.
Now I see why these guys didn't take care of her before.
Neros, it is your turn. You are standing toe to toe with this hag.
Yeah, and I would like to not stand toe to toe with a hag.
I'd say get behind me, but I'm against the wall.
Get thee behind me, knave.
I can do really cool things if you delay till after my turn. I go right after you.
Yeah, but I'm right next to a hag.
Yes, but I can heal you and get advantage on my attack against the creature.
But her breath is stinky.
And then you can run away after I heal you.
Okay, I'm going to delay.
All right.
Neros is stunned.
It'll be okay. I've worked it all out.
I'm literally nauseous.
I've got you.
Then Val, it is your turn.
So, Val, Alward, you've popped over next to her, and things seem a little off. Like I mentioned, the smelling if you're near her. But, like, more of those black veins are popping up on the skull side of her face. And she starts looking really angry. And she's going to stride up to the space below it.
To the south of the
To
hag.
the south of the hag. To flank with Neros. And she's yelling, "You monster! I'm going to make you wish that you were never set foot in this land." And then she's going to slash with her glaive.
And you get that flanking bonus because Neros is
Flanking
threatening on the opposite side.
Yeah.
Slice her like a vegetable.
Threatening, doubled over in pain.
31
difference?
flanking?
Did you add a bonus for flanking or?
No.
Okay. Then that, because of flanking, is a critical hit.
Nice. 10 out of 10.
Champions, man.
I rolled that was a 16 on the die.
It's just a marshal, really.
That's 26 slashing damage. Wait, hold on. 30 slashing damage because of deadly. And then, because she's still hastened, she's going to step to the northwest. And then she's going to lay on hands on Neros with her last action to heal Neros 18 hit points, and you get a +2 status bonus to AC.
Nice.
Like, Neros, come here. You'll be all right.
How much did you say?
18.
First time being so low.
I don't think
No, you've been down
I've-
before.
I have been down, but I've been almost dead before. When I melted the guy's face,
Oh, right.
I was
yeah.
technically down.
Oh, did it take persistent damage at the end of its turn?
I had forgotten, but I just rolled, and she took 5.
Okay, awesome. That was 1d4
Would you like
plus
to?
2.
Yes. Would you like to roll the check to see if she recovers?
You want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more fun that way.
If it's a 15 or higher, she loses it. Well, I've been rolling really high. This is not good. Oh, a 1. She's still taking it.
So she continues to have this just negative energy coursing through her body, and you can see, the veins standing out with just like this blackish corruption in it.
Val's just lashing out very angrily with her glaive.
And Neros, it is your turn.
I'd like to back away. Far, far away. More than 10 feet, please.
Just run up the stairs past the
Yeah,
old man.
that'll work, sure.
So Neros, you back up to the wall opposite.
Yeah,
From the
that's
hag.
probably not smart, but that's where I'm going to go.
If you were one step closer, I could use a reaction if it tries to attack you.
Then I will be one step away from the wall.
So you start backing up towards the wall, and then you crunch, step on bones, and Val's like, stop right there.
And this is probably not going to work. Will save.
Ooh.
Come
Please.
save away. Come save away.
What's your DC?
22.
That's a regular fail.
Yeah.
Okay, Phantom Pain.
Oh, heck yeah.
It's not that high of a spell, but
Damage is damage.
I believe in you, Abby.
I don't believe in myself. 5
Nice.
mental damage. And since it's a regular fail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sickened 1.
Nice.
And this will also deal 1d4 persistent mental damage.
All the persistent damage. Stack it up.
All right. So you step back, cast a spell, then it is the hag's turn.
Dun, 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 dun.
So much has changed. She doesn't know what to do.
She can sit down and just
Die.
take a breather.
She can go prone and question her life choices.
Ooh, I'd recommend that.
She is really looking beat up. She's bloodied. She's got a big gash in her from that critical hit from the glaive, and she is looking concerned. So she starts waving her hands around again to cast a spell. And as she reaches the culmination of this, out from her hands just starts pouring like a fog machine, this thick mist that just rises up around her, and the 20 feet around her are now covered in a viscous mass of mist.
A mistis.
So anything within this space shown on the board is concealed to you as it's full of mist.
And what's concealment do again?
You have to make a flat check 5 or better to hit what's in it.
Okay.
And it is now Zephyr's turn.
Oh, that was her whole turn?
What I'm trying to think of is I can use my shooting star. It gives the benefits of concealment negation and cover reduction.
That'd be
So I'm
great.
going to do that. I'm going to do exactly that.
Ooh.
10 out of 10.
So you see him knock another bow and just straight into the cloud. The last time I saw her, you just see a well, not a shooting star, but another flaming arrow go straight for her. I can use this card anyway. Well, I rolled a 4 plus 14. Does 18 hit?
I don't think I tell you before you commit to your card.
Well, I mean, you can because it says it plays after I fail an attack roll.
You fail this attack roll.
No, I didn't. My card lets me automatically succeed.
Good, we need that success.
You hit.
I think it's
Which-
the second time you've had that card.
I know. Every time it comes up in my hand, I'm like, yes, I'm picking it. Does that deal damage?
Yes, it will do your regular damage as if you just shot your bow, and then it has all those special effects as well.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really good
Because
right
it has
now.
the wording of make a ranged strike. So it's just a regular attack, and then the rest of it is the special effects from the spell.
Okay.
I would also like to point out, this does not have the attack trait.
What?
So this does not contribute to your multi-attack penalty.
Oh.
That's amazing.
So does that mean
You can attack again without a negative.
Yeah. Freaking go ham, petite.
All right. So for that deals an entire 4 damage, but
Nice.
it gives the benefits of concealment negation and cover reduction to any attacks made against the creature until the start of my next turn. So,
Ooh.
10 out of 10.
what are they no longer concealed?
To your allies, everybody just ignores that mist and proceeds as normal. You
That's awesome.
you wasted her entire turn.
It's amazing.
Fantastic.
Did she take the double persistent damage from me and Neros?
She didn't. Each of you roll a d4.
If she
I'm
dies,
so sad that wasn't in the box.
4.
1.
All right, and then will each of you roll a d20 to see if it ends.
Roll low.
Mine ends.
Hers does too.
18.
Ah.
Of course, now I roll well.
Mood.
So Zephyr, you have made contact with your shooting star. That arc of light left trailing in the air is pointing out her exact position. Everyone, including yourself, can just ignore the concealment she's conjured up from the mist. And you have 2 actions remaining.
I will now do another spell strike, and I've already rolled, hitting with a 31.
But
roll for damage.
nice.
It's not critical though, I
Come
don't
on.
think.
Yeah. If flanking existed,
8 damage.
damage is damage. We take that.
Yeah. But
Whoa.
Oh, no, let's not take damage, please.
Just her.
Yeah,
You
no,
already
we
did.
give that.
it was
I
just
give it.
a produce flame.
All right.
Oh, we don't want you to have it. So she's not.
No,
No?
What?
she's sickened
Uh-huh.
because of Neros.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean?
Does that make that a crit?
That's a critical hit.
So 16 damage?
Yes,
Okay. Is she gone?
she is not gone. But double damage.
You got me so excited.
You might do this, Howard.
But it's still pretty good. Yeah.
Wait, does that spell do anything on a crit?
produce flame has an effect on critical hits.
Oh my gosh.
It does?
Okay.
I think it does persistent fire.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, it does.
Wait,
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna
does.
be a jerk. Doesn't the sicken go away when the persistent damage goes away?
No. Don't think
don't-
so.
If it says in my spell, if the target recovers from being sickened, the persistent
Oh,
damage
it's the
ends.
reverse.
Oh, the other way around. So wait, that means hers doesn't go away.
Yeah.
So she still takes persistent from Abby.
Yeah, that's correct. It doesn't automatically end on die rolls. It ends when she becomes unsickened. So she is still suffering from the ongoing mental
So
damage.
I had a different end result of what I thought it would with me bringing this up, and that's good.
So that means 3d4 persistent fire damage.
3d4.
At
Yep.
least that's what my thing
It's
says.
3d4. I looked at it.
forgot
She
that
takes double
scales.
damage and 3d4 persistent fire.
Produce flame is, whew, it's a really nice cantrip.
Okay, so realizing that she is sickened, so that was a critical hit. She is on her last legs as we go to the top of round 3 with Alward.
Word.
Alward is going to unleash his psyche
Woo!
and then try again with amped telekinetic projectile.
Go, buddy, go.
It's Howard Unleashed.
Oh.
He's turning in a hero point, everyone.
I want to do something.
I
believe in
understand so well.
you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Is it less than
Well, you
20?
haven't done
Yes,
a lot of
it's less than
damage.
20.
You've done a lot of
It's
support.
18.
That's true.
You helped me deal double damage.
Second?
Me too.
Second, it's closer, but still not a hit.
It's okay, buddy.
Sam, I'm pretty sure you're the only one with all of your cards left.
I'm shocked. I haven't needed to reuse a card. I've been so prepared.
Yeah, all of our luck went to him.
I've used all mine.
Okay, I'm casting guidance on Val.
Yeah.
I feel so guided and angry.
Hurting my
And
brain
hastened.
for no
And
reason.
fast.
Fast, angry, and guided.
It is Uver's turn.
I don't know how to feel.
You're going to see Uver channel or reach under his cloak, grab something, and energy is just going to just travel up his arm. As once again, you're going to see him dive forward to a place where a 5-foot emanation will hit
I wanna.
and jump right next to it and jump 10 feet away from it again. I need a reflex save again.
All right.
22.
Critical failure. Because she's sickened.
That sickened is coming in, fam.
Don't mess with Neros.
I'll make you sick.
Them tentacle arms.
Math. Confused math.
34.
So Uver, you dive and you breach. And how does this finish the hag?
And killing hags.
As he jumps forward, and it doesn't matter which one it is, I just imagine the waves just seem a bit denser this time, as if he pulled from the bottom of the water realm. And as if the pressure is contained in the waves as they hit her, and instantly just crush her into a tiny ball, eviscerating everything into a pinprick, and then the waves just whoosh along the floor, dissipating, and all that's left is mush.
Gross.
Yummy.
And we see, as the water is kind of like draining back through the extra dimensional portal, a single potato spins and comes to a stop. And that's where we'll end this episode.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so the hero point for this episode actually goes to both Petite and Abby, because we didn't hand out a hero point at the end of last episode since everybody was full up. There was one waiting in the wings. So we got one hero point to Petite for his clever usage of Shooting Star to overcome that entire witch's last turn. And one hero point to Abby for that clutch sicken, getting 3 full crits out.
Basically making this entire thing possible. And I just want to know, Abby, how many cards do you have left?
I only used one.
So, okay. So I'm out of cards, but
So.
this helps. So,
Do you want mine?
no, you deserve yours.
No, I
You
don't.
made my stuff better. So I want to thank you specifically for helping me get this card.
Well, thank you for pointing out where the hag was, so we didn't have to worry about concealment.
Fantastic. Well, I am now going to pick out which card I want to keep.
I mean, yeah, same, and I'm not gonna go cry
All right.
in a corner.
Oh,
Can I
that's
come
good.
with you?
I'm really glad.
What?
Can I come cry with you?
Yeah, we can cry over our horrible rolls together.
Wait, but you said you weren't going to.
Episode,
I'm so
whatever.
confused.
Let's all cry for half an hour.
They're gonna take. They're gonna
next
take a
time.
free action.
Some of us just need to weep, okay?
And we will see you all weeping in the next episode.
Goodness gracious.
This has been an Atomic Broadcasting production. Pathfinder, Galarian, and the Lost Omens world setting are copyright of Paizo. More information at paizo.com. Music in the show is from Monument Studios' collection, as well as assorted artists, with some original tracks composed by Jordy Hake. More details in the description. If you enjoyed the show, please remember to share with a friend, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next time.
It's just really fast.
I probably saved about.
What the heck did you just write?
What?
Comma did not a dimple. Is that what you wrote?
All right, new topic.
No.
How does Sven? What is Sven trying to say?